You just had a really good weekend. It's Monday again. You're waking up, getting ready to go to work, on your way to a job that you may not necessarily love, or you feel like you were stuck in a rut right now, like things aren't going to change. The bills are piling up. The stimulus checks, where the hell are they? Take a deep breath. I know what it's like to really have these crazy, I'm not going to even call them crazy, but I know what it's like to have these goals, these dreams that feel so far out of reach, and just not knowing where to turn or how to execute it, and waking up and going to a job that I know isn't fulfilling me every single day, but not knowing how to get out of this job, this rat race that society perpetuates time and time again. You know, we spend so much of our time literally working to give our money to somebody else, or whatever the case may be. But I know for myself that I want financial freedom. I know that I want to retire my parents. I know that I want to be able to use financial abundance to help my friends, to help my family when they want to be able to, start their business. I want to be able to bless them with that startup money. And I want to be able to have the knowledge to be able to help my friends and my families in whatever endeavors that they choose to pursue and they choose to go after, because I know that whatever we put our heart to, whatever we put our mind to, can be achievable, can be attainable. So I just want to remind you that you may not be where you want to be right now in this moment, and it may feel so far out of reach. It may feel like you're going to take this dream to the grave with you, because time and time again, life is just showing you that it's not going to happen for you. I wanted to remind you on this Monday, on this day, in this moment in time right now, that it is literally placed on your heart because it is attainable for you to do. That person out there, that friend, that millionaire, whoever that you look up to, especially in the field that you were trying to get to, is literally showing you what is possible for you in your life. Let me say that again. Your inspiration, the person that you were looking up to, who has it all. For me, Oprah. She's a huge, huge inspiration to me. I had to remind myself just recently. I'm sure there was at one point where Oprah was living paycheck to paycheck and thought that she should have given up, but she didn't. She continued to persevere. She released the outcome of when it has to happen, and she allowed it to come into fruition. And everything that is happening in our day-to-day life is a stepping stool and a stepping stone to get us closer to that mission, to get us closer to that goal, to get us closer to the people that we need to speak to get us closer to the people that we need to be making an impact to, in order for us to get to where we need to be. I know that it's really hard and you may not believe it right now, but I am here to tell you that it is attainable and it is achievable, and you have what it takes right now. You have what it takes. You got this. Maybe this feels like you're ready to give in the towel and things aren't looking up. But let's use this as fuel. Let's use this to keep us grinding for our goals, for our dreams. Because we have two options. We can sit on the sidelines and wishfully think and hope that things will get better for us, and we can complain and expect to see different results by doing the same thing. Or we can actively take a step back, reflect, notice that this isn't where you want to be. Notice that you want more. Write it down. Write down those goals. But that's not enough to write them down, my love, my king, my queen. It's not enough. But to also do the action behind it. And it could be the little things, my friend. It doesn't have to be big. But what are some little tweaks and adjustments that we can do in our everyday life to get us closer to our goals and to our dreams? Maybe it's establishing that morning routine instead of waking up and scrolling on your phone every day. Hey, and maybe this isn't you, but maybe instead of like waking up, scrolling on your phone, or waking up and not taking time for yourself and going into the next task, maybe it's time for you to establish that morning routine and allow it to be a sacred ritual. Maybe it's time for you to establish that nighttime routine. Maybe it's time for you to get out of your own way and start telling your friends and your family the goals and dreams that you have and start holding them accountable. Maybe it's time for you to actually reach out to that person that you really look up to and say, hey, is there any advice that you can give me on how I can get to X, Y, and Z? Maybe it's time for you to reach out. Maybe it's time for you to change. Every day is an opportunity. Every moment, every breath, every chance is an opportunity for us to evolve into a better version of ourselves. It's an opportunity for us to show up. So, what stories are you telling yourself as to why you can't be to where you are? What stories are you continually writing? My friend, my love, I want you to know that today I am passing you the pen, and I want you to know that you can rewrite, you can recraft, you can start all over, and you can make you the hero of your story. You have the opportunity to change. We're not looking around at what everybody else is doing. We're staying right here in the confines of our mat. You guys know I'm a yogi, so I'm just relating it to our mat. But we have the power to change. We're not looking for external people. We're not looking for external things to come in and fix our life. I am giving you the pen, and you are in control. You have what it takes. Let's make this a different Monday. Let's make this a different moment. Let's make this a different time to evolve, because there is no time like the present moment, and you have everything that it takes within you. You don't need anything from an external source to get you where you need to be.